Hey everybody, happy Wednesday, April 13th, 2022. Midweek again. Seems like these weeks just keep going by faster and faster. And I just want to start off with my little Zoe girl today's being quite talkative. So if you hear her in the background, she's fine. She's just letting me know something. Maybe she wants more food. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, I have fed her and she's taken care of. She's just being quite talkative. I am Mona with Journey.Of.Purpose Life Coaching, and I want to thank you for joining me again today. And as we've been talking about lately, we're looking at the 21 ways to spring clean your life. And today's topic is regaining or finding, maybe you aren't regaining, you're finding inner peace. And I like the quote that was given by Roy T. Bennett. He's an author. Nothing can disturb your peace of mind unless you allow it. And I think that goes for saying with just about everything in our lives. It might just not be inner peace, but comments people make or things that happen during the day, or maybe you expected something to go one way and it went another way. You alone can control that. You can allow in, work progress, process it, whatever you need to do to make that not affect you maybe in a negative impact. And if you ask what does inner peace mean, it's the state of physical and spiritual calm despite many stressors. Some people say finding bliss, contentment, happiness. No matter how hard or what you're pushing through, you still have inner peace, serenity, calmness, peace of mind. And as I was looking about that, what that really means, a lot of times I get on here and say, do these things and this will help. Well, one article I was reading looked at things not to do. Stop doing these things to bring in inner peace, help your inner peace. So we're just going to look at those. But as I want to bring out before I start that, by not doing certain things, you really are doing and allowing other positive things to come into your life. And we'll look at that real quick after I'm done. So I'm going to read these off, things to stop doing. Looking at your phone first thing in the morning. They say that can kind of set your brain in a certain way, certain focus. Number 2, holding on to the idea of forever. And the one thing that they mentioned was maybe this too shall pass, to replace that forever, that this too shall pass. Moment in time, maybe a little bit longer, but not to think that whatever you're feeling or holding on to is forever. Number 3, arguing with people. Stop arguing with people. Sometimes it's an ego war, sometimes it's not going to lead to anything, and it just takes negative energy or positive energy, turning it into negative energy that you're focusing on. Number 4, wasting energy on one-sided relationships. How many of us can relate to that? You put a lot into a relationship, you're giving it your all, and you may not be getting that back. And I think relationships can wax and wane. Sometimes one person puts more in and another doesn't, but it all equals out. If it's not equaling out at the end of the day or the end of whatever, that's something to stop doing. Number 5, holding on to people you've outgrown because of the time that you've invested in the relationship. And I say this a lot, maybe I've already said it. I believe that at some point certain people are in our lives for a reason, a purpose, a season. And so that is something to think about, that they may have been there for one time, but that's what is going on, that you might need to just let them go for a while and appreciate it for what you had. Number 6, allowing, okay, I'm going to have to take a quick break. My cats are getting into it. I'll be right back. Thank you for that, you guys. This is Zoe. Maybe she needed to get on here and see you, so I separated the love that she thought she was giving her sister. Sometimes it's not always appreciated. So back to, just some people are in our lives for a reason, a season, and to accept it and be grateful for that. Stop allowing dysfunctional family members to steal your joy and ruin your happiness. And once again, what you allow in happens, but also sometimes we need to let go of those relationships and don't allow those people around us, set some boundaries, and be in charge of your own life. Stop accepting or excusing toxic behavior because it feels comfortable. You know, sometimes our level of dysfunction, I think everybody has a level of dysfunction, but our subconscious knows what feels comfortable. And sometimes we allow that toxic behavior to stay, and we allow it because it feels comfortable. But sometimes getting out of the box and being uncomfortable is the best thing. Stop not moving. So don't stop exercising. Start exercising. Stop not moving. Stop trying to not let people down. Once again, you have your own boundaries. It's for you, and you can't help what other people feel or think. And sometimes letting people down isn't in the reality. That might be their reality, but it's not your reality. And you don't want to get into that. That can be considered a codependent relationship where you're letting other people focus or what they think of you define you. Stop keeping news on the tabs on the news. Sorry, you know, look, just one comment was you can watch just get on Facebook, or no, not Facebook, but a news site, and read the top 10 postings, and that's kind of telling you what's going on in the world today, you know, instead of spending time and running and hours listening to the news. Because a lot of times the news can bring out negative things, and it causes our brain to think negative, and then we go on to another not so positive arena. Stop feeling guilty for resting or taking a break. And you know, I think a lot of us were raised that way, but it's good to be healthy, take a break, relax, breathe in some fresh air, look at the blue sky. And there's nothing wrong in taking a break, because if you don't take care of yourself, no one else is going to take care of you. And if you don't take care of you, you can't really be the best you to take care of other people. So there's nothing wrong with taking a break and relaxing and enjoying it. And the last one, stop making excuses for others. And I think that pretty well explains that statement. So as we look at these 12 things not to do, I just want you to think about everything you have done for yourself by doing this. You've set healthy boundaries. You've poured on some self-love. You've understood your own needs. You're avoiding trying to change others because you can't change others. And you're staying true to yourself. So as we end for today, I'd like to ask you, what is something you've stopped doing in order to bring yourself greater peace of mind, calmness? What's something you've stopped doing? And maybe on the other flip of that coin, what has happened to you because you've stopped doing? What is something positive that's come into your life? So just share that in the box below. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to contact me. Have a great Wednesday. I'll see you on Friday. And until then, enjoy the journey, be empowered, and live on purpose. Catch you later. Bye-bye.